Okay, back with another snuff review. Doing Toque Coke. This is the first Toque that I ever ordered. I guess why I ordered it, I saw that they have the, where did I see it? Advertised the bullets that said Coke on the side. So I thought it was a funny thing that if you would have something that says Coke on the side and you're snorting it. But so I ordered a tin of Toque Coke with my first order from Mr. Snuff. That took a while to get here. This is a new tin. The first tin I got that I said from Mr. Snuff did not have very much cola flavor to it at all. Only had, I guess, the base tobacco. So I mentioned at the Roderick, he said that it could be that it's old, and the taste got worn out. So I'm trying a new tin now, and hopefully this will give me the more of the cola fix that I'm looking for, which is, I'm sad to say, I'm a bit addicted to cola. Let's see, I have Cola Zero. I end up with a lot more of these bottles on my floor and hanging around than I expect. Probably about once a week. I feel like it's once a week that I go to the store. Oh, I'll get a cola. It's only one time this week, and it ends up being maybe 14 times that week. So let's get into this. Get out a tissue here. Don't need to see all this garbage now. And I'm going to try and also kind of washed out today. Why is that? I don't know. See, filled up to the brim. So, let's try and stir it up a little bit. It's about the normal Toque grind, but it is a little bit of a lighter color than usual, and it's not just because the camera's washed out today. Now, let's see what the smell is here. It has a sweet smell to it, but it also has that kind of the biscuity. The garbage can out of the way. The biscuity smell that the base tobacco of Toques. If I really imagine, maybe I can say that was cola. It's weird that they're allowed to call it Coke. I think that would be the trademark of Coca-Cola. Normal Toque grind, fine, medium moisture. The weather's starting to get a bit drier here, so I'm expecting that these are going to be a bit more. Now what I want to do now is I'm going to open up this can of cola, see if you get a smell of the can of cola. The smell of a can of cola is nothing like the taste. I think for me, with the standard of the best smelling cola snuff that I've had was Tiger Cola, and I've probably said that on all of them. And that one reminds me really of the gummy flavored, the cola flavored gummy candies. There's almost a cola. Let's see if I get it in those. Let's see how this is. I think this is probably the first snuff that I used other than Wilson's of Cheryl and Israeli snuffs that I really got into. When I say get into, that I used a decent amount of the tin. Decent amount of burn there. My nose is a bit dry right now. decent amount of burn. I want to say that there's a cola smell, but I'm not sure that if I knew that this was supposed to be cola, that I would call it cola snuff. I think it might be more a, what do you call it, kind of power of suggestion type of thing. I want it to be cola. I want a cola snuff. I want one that'll stop me from buying these stupid diet colas all the time and getting all the poison that comes from. I mean, the diet's not so much better than the sugar. Some people tell you it's worse. I don't think it's worse, but so now I'm sitting here quiet for a while. Sorry about that. Could be because of the weather, but that one did hit me in the back of the throat a bit. Yeah. Okay, so I would say that this is more of a cola than the first time that I tried it. So freshness does matter. Also, mixing it up helps. Getting some air in there. This product really packs the snuff in here. I'm starting to feel the nicotine, but I also have taken quite a bit of this. Just now. Maybe a pinch will give me a different. Now, like I said, the smell on this one went away almost. You saw that I took a couple pinches, one after the other. And because the smell doesn't last so long. It's a decent snuff, gives you a decent amount of nicotine, I guess, if you take it. It's one that you can take a lot of without being overpowering. Like usually I like to stop the video and let it marinate. I can tell you if the smell is still there after a bit of time, but you see, since the time I've taken them, it's almost completely gone now. Now this is if I give it those a little bit of squeeze, the smell will come back. But no, it's almost it. It's almost gone. Even the smell of the base tobacco doesn't seem to last so long on this one. Since Roderick says he doesn't use artificial flavorings or chemicals, I'm wondering what is being used for the cola. I mean, grinding up cola nut to put in there, get the Coke flavor. So what I find is this is a decent snuff to mix with other things to get it, if you want to add a bit of a sweet smell to other snuffs. Like I like mixing this with ginger, with Coke ginger. See, that this is the problem with this. The smell goes. It's a nice smell in the nose when you first take it. I'm getting a little bit of back drip here. It's a nice smell in the nose when you first take it. The smell goes away so fast that you end up taking a lot of this. So this is not one that needs to grow on you, like the, what was it, the one that I said? The lime toast, which, by the way, I haven't gotten used to yet. I don't think that's going to be, the lime toast is going to be one that's going to be in my, yeah, it's hard for me to say about this. I don't know it's because of the power of suggestion that I think it has a cola. I I can imagine that one would say that this is a very cola smell. Let's put it that way. It fades really fast. It's easy. It's easy enough to take. It's not overpowering. Good for mixing with other things. To decide whether I would order it again, like I said, it's not a bad snuff, and I could see really taking this all day without any issue. I mean, some snuffs, when you take them all day, it starts, the smell gets overpowering and you can't. Like I think I used Grand Cairo for an example. When I first took it, I really loved the Grand Cairo. I thought it was really great. The same thing with Wilson's Be Cool. I thought it was a really great snuff, and then I started carrying them around with me all day, and you start getting overpowered by the smells of them. This one, you won't get overpowered by it for sure. Pleasant. I guess you get the biscuity smell now. So I think there's been a lot of rambling here. Toque Coke is, I want to say, a decent cola snuff. I get more of I would say this is more cola than the partial silver, that's for sure. I need to sit with this one for some time and decide whether this is going to be in the next order or not. Probably will. It's enough of a kind of a parv snuff that you can mix with anything, that if you just want something I'm gonna have to try. I have also waiting here with all my other garbage around here. I have all the silver dollars here. I have silver dollar cola. Why is silver dollar cola and Toque is Coke? Maybe it's something about selling in the US, maybe. So I'm getting the silver dollar. Maybe silver dollar will be stronger. Maybe if you did Toque USA cola, that might be. Usually I found that the Toque USAs are more of a stronger, they have more stronger scent to them. So this one I'm going to have to leave it on a to be seen category, whether I would order it again. So let me know what you think. What is the best cola snuff? What's the most cola snuff? Leave a comment. You can support the channel by buying stuff on eBay using the links in the description. And I'm thinking about, I think I mentioned it before, doing a some sort of a contest and giving away some snuffs. So if you have some ideas about that, let me know. And call too.